I'm so fucking mad right now. I'm so fucking mad. So, what was the last part that y'all saw? Because StreamYard will usually let me know by turning off my timer when my video has been stopped. So that's why I thought I was good. So where did we end off at? And I see the video is still up. Can somebody go and check to see is the video still up? Because I'm from my end, I see the video is still up. But I did just get an email from YouTube talking about the Breakfast Club girl is copyright girl. Bitch, this is fair use, girl. The fuck y'all talking about? Ooh, I'm so mad because I see it's still up. It's still up good because bitch, that was some good commentary, girl. We can't lie, girl. I was laying into these whores, girl. Like that shit was fucking legendary. Like it better be up because I can't recreate that, girl. You can't recreate that kind of passion. I'm sorry. Ooh, girl, Breakfast Club, fuck y'all, bitch. Y'all should be happy somebody wants to. You don't see it? Let me see, girl. I still see it. At their schools, and at the end of the day, that's too much for a child to withstand. So they are hurting themselves. They're running away. They're being trapped in predatory relationships because they don't want to go back home. I think there's a lot of child sex work out here in the goddamn country. Why that's such a big thing? Because a lot of these kids are afraid to live in their own communities. So they will do anything it takes. You know what I'm going to end up doing? I'm going to screen record that bitch. Hold on. I'm dressing. If you screen record something with the volume down, hold on. I'm not going to ask no dumbass questions like that. I'm just going to do it. Okay. Well, they probably took it down then. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna screen record that bitch while I still have access to it, and I'll re-upload it tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Hold on, guys. Let me test something out real quick. Okay, it works. Good. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna try. Hopefully, it lets me screen record the entire thing. That's gonna be a long ass screen record, girl. An hour and 12 minutes, bitch. But hopefully, if I can save it, girl, I can try to chop it up, edit it a little bit, and probably able to put it back up. That's what I'm hoping for. If that, you know what? I'm getting tired of YouTube anyway. Fuck these bitches. I'm getting tired of all of this social media shit anyway. Take me down, girl. I don't give a fuck. I'm done with it. Because what's the point of being free in this fucking country, bitch, if you can't speak your fucking mind? And let's be honest here. The Breakfast Club is the next thing to public news. So I should be able to share out public news. Child, what y'all want to talk about? Because, girl, that done gave me the business right there. That kind of like threw me. That threw the fuck out of me. Anybody want to come on? I'll share the stream, girl. Shit. Let's get into it. Would y'all like to come on? Here's the link. Come on here. If you got some words for Boosie, The Breakfast Club, Flame and Roll Girl, then please come on. Feel free to come on and speak your piece, girl. I'm so fucking mad right now, bitch. I'm so angry right now. Hey TTB, how you doing? D, Joshua, Cams, Kaza Love. Welcome back, everybody. Jace, Mac, lovely day, Madam Butterfly. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Thank you for coming, Christian Taylor. Everybody's giving me different things. I'm just gonna screen record. I'm just screen recording it right now. So just in case, I'll still have it. And then with a little bit of editing, I should be able to repost it if it truly is still down. With StreamYard, it's, what do they call it? Like a third-party service or second-party service or whatever. They're the provider for the link that uploads simultaneously to YouTube. So sometimes those two are not connected in equal speed. So it still might be on because of StreamYard. But once it processes through the entire YouTube algorithm, it may take it down. That may be a couple of hours. So that's probably why certain people are still able to see it. I don't know. But child, I'm over these whores. Would I ever get a Patreon? I have to look into that. I know a lot of people are going to Patreon. I have to look into it. I haven't never really done a Patreon. I've never been on a Patreon before. I don't know what the format is, so I'd have to get into it. I'm slow to touch when it comes to new technology and things like that. But obviously, I may not have a choice. But even Patreon flags people as well, I heard. Some people I know that have Patreon have told me that they've been taken down for certain conversation pieces that they've had. So, I don't know. Well, TTB, well, they took me down, I guess, because I was sharing some of the Breakfast Club interview. I thought I was being smart by breaking it up and not showing too much of, the same thing. But, child, I guess that didn't work. It usually works with other shit that I do, but whatever. Do you know what happened to your husband's show, Zell and Woo? That I'm not sure about. I'm not sure. I had to talk to him about that. I actually forgot all about that. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we get something soon. Would anybody like to come on? Share their thoughts on Little Booty, The Breakfast Club, Flame and Row, or you got anything else on your chest that you want to get off? Maybe you want to speak from your own experience. Because I'm be getting off here shortly because I got to start getting ready for work. So I know I'm gonna be so fucking mad, girl. Let me check YouTube again from my laptop. Hold on. Let me see. I still see it in my YouTube studio, but I've yet to receive the actual. Yeah, so I don't know yet. You might be right, Joshua, but see, that's I can't give. You know what I mean? I can't really give every 2 seconds. I got to stop. Then I'll just be doing that. Wouldn't be a good video. But I understand that could be it. It's still up for you, Jace. I still see it in my YouTube studio. Like I said, we might find out tonight, girl, after it processes through all of YouTube's algorithms. It's still up for you too, Josh? Okay. I'm still going to screen record. I'm still screen recording that bitch because that was some good ass commentary. Just in case YouTube wants to get rid of it, then you know what, TTB? I was thinking about that. I should have did it that way because that was on my mind too. Maybe I should just do the audio. I can't. Well, hold on. Let me try. Actually, I don't think I can unless it's been Yeah, I can't download it yet. It has to process through the YouTube algorithm completely in order for me to do anything to it. So yeah, it's not letting me download it from YouTube. Yeah, it's not letting me do that. That's crazy. Because that would be easier than screen sharing, screen recording that bitch. Screen sharing, recording that.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. How you? Did you see? When you say you was going on tonight to talk about it, I actually watched the Flame Monroe interview. Did you watch that one? Because it was two separate interviews.
I didn't get a chance to watch that one. I did see it though. She had like 35 minutes or something like that, right?
I mean, here's the thing with Flame Monroe. She is nobody Marsha P. Johnson. She is not my savior. She's not my she's not my supreme. And I feel like you said it too. I feel like a lot of the time she wants to fit in so bad that she contradicts herself because sometimes she calls herself a trans woman, and then other times she calls herself a man in a dress. So which is it? So
I can't stand people who assist in the already scarred nature of the community, the very community that they're supposed to represent.
Exactly.
For you to laugh, y'all laughed with this man as if it's funny that your own trans women are being killed, that your own anybody part of the LGBTQ community is being killed right now. There was just a trans woman killed. I forgot what state it was in. Was just killed because she was in a whole relationship with Trey Child, and because she kept pushing for the relationship to go public, even though she didn't do it yet, he killed her. He was a young boy too. I think he was like 18, 19 years old, a little young boy. So it's just you're feeding that fire. You're making it okay for these men to do what the fuck they want to do to us. Exactly. You don't want to accept responsibility, and the point to Little Booty is you don't want to accept the responsibility that you are aiding and abetting the type of fuckery and violence that is bestowed upon us. And then Flamery, ha 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 ha. You want to laugh with your Mr. Potato built ass.
Don't you look like the female gremlin?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like, and it's crazy because I understand, and I can respect someone who has a thought or an opinion. But when your opinions are based on foolishness, fuckery, it's not based on fact. It's not based on intellectual, means. It's based off of fuck shit. And because you want to be accepted in thine sight by your straight counterparts. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I will clear out a whole room, bitch, if I feel uncomfortable or what's being said is demeaning and demoralizing to my community.
Right.
I appreciate y'all trying to have a conversation, but who you're trying to have a conversation with is not here for that.
Right.
But like I said before, I understand because he has nothing else going on in his life.
He doesn't. And this may be completely wrong, but you could tell that he's miserable as hell. Look at his face. You could tell that man the homophobia is spilling out of his pores. Look at it. And the funny thing is that these straight men, and I had this conversation with one of my homegirls today, y'all be talking about the gay men are not strong, they're not this, they're not the third. But look who's insecure. That girl, that LGBT person could go down the street with their heels on. Y'all scared if a girl really touch y'all butt. Who's insecure now?
It's that toxic masculinity.
It is.
It's that a lot of that down low nature.
I don't know. It's crazy, and y'all can't tell me Tori Staines don't pick up pennies. I'm sorry.
Oh,
she knows she picks up pennies. Shoot, you can't tell me
a penny with a hole in it. A penny with a hole in it. Flamin' Road doesn't realize that she doesn't represent the entire. Damn right she don't. Hello, Mark Chung. How are you? Welcome.
Not even 20% of it. But here's the thing: a lot of people don't understand the difference between respect and accepting something. There's two different things. I don't have to condone what you're doing to respect you. Respect could be just leaving people the hell alone.
Yeah.
And not saying anything.
You know what other word I hate too? I hate the word tolerance because it's like, girl, you tolerate badass children. Mm-hmm. You don't tell me that you tolerate someone just for existing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like y'all really think that we're out here putting on clown suits or something. Like gay is something you wear.
Right.
And you can choose to take it off whenever. No, bitch, that's not how this works. And you're right, Flamin' Road is not the end-all, be-all for the community, girl. A lot of us really just found out who you were. If it wasn't for Tiffany Haddish,
right.
you would still be in the trailer park, girl, chain-smoking Marlboro Lights with your melted-faced ass. And this is another thing to the older trans women. I know y'all wish the doctors of today were and the doctors of yesterday, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers look like this old fucking Medea body shape built ass. That's what y'all be looking like. So that's why y'all bitches are mad, because the girls of today have access to real health care. Because the girls of today aren't going to the backyardian doctors to get done up. Hello, God. They're not being injected with Fix-A-Flat and concrete goddamn solutions, girl.
Miss Orlando.
Hello, God. Miss Orlando. And that's no offense to the older trans girls, but I'm just going to that's really for Flamin' Road. I don't know. I know a lot of the older trans women, 50, 60, that look like a fucking science project gone wrong, girl. That's why a lot of you older whores are mad. Because the trans girls and the ones that are getting murdered, they are slayed out, girl. They are beat to the gods. Right. They are sitting, girl. They look like what the older trans women were trying to accomplish.
Right.
Again, no offense. I'm just on a rant. Love everybody. But bitch, that's why these hoes is mad. Because even when Flamin' Rose is in her man attire or whatever you want to call that bullshit, bitch, you look like a you have no choice, just like RuPaul. You bitches have no choice but to dress up because as men, girl, y'all are trash. You look like you have been stuck in somebody's microwave like Little Kim, hello God, and you are melting, girl. I'm melting. Child, I'm over it. I may get some hell for that, but I don't give a shit. They've already canceled me several times over here, child. Whatever.
But it's if we would just let him talk and we don't answer him back, we don't invite him to things, he would shut up. I think he would shut up.
You just have some of these girls are just happy to be here, and that's dangerous. To go into fame, just so happy to be here, because you'll do anything. You'll lay all your morals and ethics at the ground, girl, just to be accepted in the sight of the masses, and that's dangerous. And my thing is this, girl, you on 60 years old. If you're just now getting the shine, you should have always just kept it real then, because girl, you are on your way to the coffin anyway. You are going to meet the king. Let's just be honest. You're 60 years old. The average lifespan of humans is what? We don't even see 100. So, girl, you have a good 10 years
80s,
left in you.
70s, 80s.
You got a good, not even a decade or more left. So you might as well have just been the person you all. Maybe this is who she always been. I don't know. But bitch, you should have just shut the fuck up. Because now you're going to have an entire community that you're supposed to represent on your motherfucking ass. Because by fool-la lying, laughing, fuck the good things that came out of Flamin' Rose, the good things that came out of Flamin' Rose's mouth are going to be overshadowed by the fact that you are keying and laughing it up with these bitches who are uneducated, that don't see it for us. You clearly hear the hate speech coming out of Little Booty's mouth and just the buffoonery that's coming out of Charlamagne the Goddess. I think DJ Envy kind of cares and Angela Yee kind of cares as well. But when you are laughing in conjunction with a serious topic like this, it's all fuck shit to me.
Yeah, because they don't get it. They understand it, but they don't get it fully. Because even when they were talking with Flame, I forgot exactly what Charlamagne said, and he corrected Flame, but then he laughed right after.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, if you're an ally, and this goes with if your race, your gender, your sexuality, whatever, if you're trying to make a point for your brother and sister, you can't be laughing and kikiing. You got to be strong in your words so people can get it.
Yeah.
But if you kikiing and you laughing and you making a mockery of it, they're not going to listen.
Yeah.
And Boosie is what, in his 50s now? You cannot get that man to do anything right now. He already has his mind made up. He's lived his life. He's not.
He was shot in the ass recently. He was performing at the hood clubs in a fucking wheelchair.
Oh yeah, he was.
He's diabetic to the point where he had to reach out to fans during the height of the pandemic to get him some fucking insulin. You have bigger things to worry about, girl. Or your ass is going to end up like that bitch from Soul Food getting your leg chopped off because you don't want to listen. And yes, I love the movie Soul Food, but that grandma was stupid. Bitch, you better listen to these doctors, girl, and get your insulin and stop eating all that goddamn sugar and grease and all that other shit. That's why your leg got cut off, bitch.
Diabetes too. My aunt was over there drinking rum and shit, and she died 2 years ago.
If the girls tell you, and if it's proven, fuck the white doctors. I understand you don't want to take certain things. But if we know that eating healthier, eating natural stuff, even if you don't totally turn to that lifestyle, just adding those things into your day that can actually be beneficial for you can help you live a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? It just kills me, and I don't know why I went on that rant. I was really doing it to be funny, but I don't want to disrespect anyone who is dealing with diabetes, child, and who's passing away from these illnesses, girl, but bitch, take care of yourself. If the doctor told me right now, bitch, you will get lung cancer if you don't quit, bitch, I'm putting this cigarette down. Let me shut the fuck up before I speak something on myself as I light this cigarette.
But yeah, that's basically what I just wanted. I really just wanted to talk about Flamin' Ho talking all that bullshit. You're
I
not
can respect an opinion, but again, when it's
right.
birthed off of foolishness and when it doesn't add nothing to our community, get into
Right.
that ass as an interviewer, right? I
Mm-hmm.
like people, but I also go hard on people. But when I interview people, whether I like you or not, if I have a tough question to ask, I'm going to ask it. I'm going to be professional about the way that I ask that question. I'm not going to try to be messy. But there's a way that you can get someone together with educating them and letting them know that the fuck shit that comes out of them, like he in the whole interview, nah, I'm not inciting violence on the gay community. Nah, I'm
But
not
you
doing all of
did.
that. But you did.
Exactly.
You understand the weight of that, but you don't want to take responsibility for it
Right.
because you don't want the girls to really come at your motherfucking ass.
Right. Because if that was two women kissing, he wasn't gonna say nothing.
There was a bunch of things in the interview, and I do encourage, if you haven't had a chance to watch it, everybody go ahead and watch it, because there's a lot of things in there that I caught that it was just so deplorable. The conversation was good in its entirety, but you're talking to someone where this conversation isn't going to be moved anywhere else. The same way I feel about the Malik Yuba, whatever his name is, child interview that they had last year. Was it 2 years ago? Whenever.
I think 2 years. Yeah.
Wrong space for that kind of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You remember T.S. Madison? She used to host panels at these little convention centers sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
She used to invite prominent gay people and influencer, capacities to come on, and they would talk about, HIV awareness, the plight of the gay struggle, trans struggle, different things like that. Those are the spaces to have those conversations, not the fucking Breakfast Club.
Right. Where I remember when they interviewed Janet Mock, and then a couple weeks after they had interviewed this other short idiot. What's his name again? What's his name? Duval, little Duval.
Oh yeah, him.
And he was just being just homophobic, and they was kind of chiming in saying, "Oh look, this looks like a woman," and da da da. I'm like, though you're trying to support this woman, but the way how you're doing it is coming off as a mockery. He's not gonna listen.
Yeah.
So y'all, they're learning themselves too. So they need some counseling or something. I mean, they're getting better, yes, but at the same time, y'all trying to educate this man, but y'all still laughing at his jokes. No, I'm not laughing at you and kiki. No, this is not the Wendy Williams show.
When was someone going to stop the double standard and say, "Bitch, you just said that you're okay with the strippers and the demoralization of women, but you have some problem with the man pretty much doing the same exact thing."
They touched on it, but like I was saying, it's like kiki. You're not making them feel bad about it, which you should.
And then when him and Envy are doing their little gay shit to each other, it's not helping the conversation. It's not helping anything.
Do that when he's not there. They do that all the time on their show.
Yeah.
But don't do that in front of this man. You're gonna make it. He's not gonna change. What's the sense of you putting this man on your damn show, the Crypt Keeper, like the Crypt Keeper, on your damn show? Is it to
what? I just thought about something.
Or is it to make fun?
Yeah, I just thought about something. I think my new mission, I love YouTube, but it would be wonderful. So anybody out there with connections that may come across this video, honey, I would love to have my own radio show. It's time to do away with things like, let's create our own space.
Right.
For us. Because it seems like, first of all, I believe the Breakfast Club, like I feel about Jeopardy and fucking all the other shows and talk show hosts as well, too, that have been going on for 10, 20, 30 years. It's time for someone else to have access to that door.
Right.
Start pushing them the fuck on out and make way for a new breed of people. Because it's a new time right now. And since the gays are such the topic, why don't you give the gays the opportunity to speak about their own fucking experiences on mega platforms? I don't see no real gay podcast out there that's successful on the level of a Breakfast Club or a radio talk show, morning show that has that shit going on. So, bitch, I vote Yes Bitch TV, Hello God, also known as YB for the clean girls, Hello God, that I have my own motherfucking gay radio show. Yes, God. And I need two co-hosts. Actually, no. Just me. And I'll bring the guests on. And guess what? It'll be a gay space, but I'm going to invite some motherfucking raggedy bitches on there too. So we can have real conversations. Because if we're only talking to our own people, we don't really get nowhere. We need to be talking. That's why I'm kind of glad the Breakfast Club has these discussions, because you're bringing that issue to straight people. That's how we have the bridges of unity built, by having the discussions with our counterparts. How do you change racism? You got to talk to a racist. How do you change homophobia? You have to talk to a homophobic. How do you change transphobia? You talk to transphobic bitches. You know, but only if they're willing to get something out of the conversation. And then if they do, take away what they've learned to go teach to their other brothers and their sisters that used to think that hateful way. The world is already going. First of all, the earth is dying. We already know that. We've done that on this platform already. The earth is dying. Climate change is running through this bitch. I will be doing a conversation piece this week about that as well. A video came out yesterday, girl. What is going on the coast of California? Girl, you guys are being eroded out there. Your beaches are overpowering your fucking properties out there. Girl, they've never seen anything like it. The waves are so big. They're wiping out structures, hotels, condominiums, and homes. You thought wildfires were it for you, California, but the water is coming. The sea levels are rising due to the melting of the ice caps, girl. We are arguing about dumb shit at this point, when we need to be focusing on how are we going to survive the apocalypse, bitch. And if you think that the Supremes are going to come back from the dead to come save you, girl, you got another thing coming. Shout out to Sarah Paulson, honey. Hello, God. And Adina Porter. Hello, God.
Adina. Come on.
Angela Bassett. Hello, God.
Look for my...
I forgot the other bitches' names. But
get our sisters. When they came
okay.
Get our sisters.
Okay.
Even Gabourey Sidibe's ass.
Bring her too, because she can't get hurt. Well, unless she's getting fucked down by a black bull.
That scene was, oh my God, that was kind of, that was weird.
Girl, I pulled out my Vaseline. Hello. I sure did.
I didn't understand that. I did not understand that when she was like, you want me? I was like, what is, child?
I pulled out my Vaseline. I said, girl, hello. We all need a black bull sometimes in our life. Mama just wanted to be touched. What's up, Dion? How you doing? What's up, Mac?
I can't wait for your review of last night's episode of Lusters and Friends.
You know what? I caught the premiere, and what I hate, this is why I don't watch premieres. People think I'm being shady, but I don't watch premieres because first, that's around the time 9 is around when I start getting ready for work. But also because I'm always entranced by the chat. I'm always talking shit in the chat. And I never really pay attention. So I caught a bunch of stuff last night, but I have to watch it again tonight. And then I'll have my review out tomorrow morning, hopefully. But from what I did see...
Dennis, well, listen. And why is Lionel... I feel like Lionel is always upset about something.
Girl, when you are mad at your life, girl. When you are mad...
Everything he be complaining about. I'm like, oh my God.
But this is the reason why I tell people... when I stress therapy, or if you can't afford therapy, I understand. Have someone to talk to who's not going to be biased to you. You know what I mean? I feel like we need to have open discussions because before you can love anyone else, you got to learn to love yourself.
Can I get an amen?
And hello. And before you learn to love yourself, you have to understand what love is so that you can love yourself and then love someone else, right? And like we said yesterday, Sunday in the Yes God Roundtable, we use the word love too loosely. Because we don't know what the true definition is, and we don't understand, we don't have examples of what the true definition of love is, other than someone who fucks you good. You know what I mean? So with this show, it shows that, and I live for that. But now that we've exploited that fact, now let's dive deeper into that. Because now you're seeing, like Jay so eloquently put in their live last night, we're on season 2 and no one's found love. So that goes to show that there's not a problem with the show, but there's a problem with a lot of the people in our community. Again, we're not a monolith, we're not all the same, but that is a very huge problem in our community. Knowing how to date, knowing the fundamentals of dating, knowing what it is to love and to be loved. And when you have a bunch of queens that have a bunch of trauma going on, they're drinking all the time, they're fucking all these niggas, of course your fucking view of love is going to be warped. Because your trauma tells you that when this nigga fucks you on the weekends, that is love.
Right.
Because that's what you're used to.
Questions that they will ask in the I was like, who asks that on the first date? I would get up from the table and leave. I would not let you know. Like, it was just weird, some of the questions and some of the things that they was asking about dick size and you suck dick. Like, who the fuck? Do you see that on the Love Connection?
Mm-hmm.
On the PBS? No.
Well, I can't lie. I will be. I have to tell the truth. It's Tell the Truth Tuesday, bitch. Okay, shout out to Lonnie B. Shout out to Lonnie B. I will say this. I'm sorry. If I'm interested in you in romantically, I would like to know what the peeing looks like. And I would like to know what position you play, because I'm not into bottoms and I'm not into small peeing. You know, I need to know those things, because if I start to like you and we fuck and the sex is dry as a mother, I could teach you some things, but I can't grow you a big dick. I can't teach you how to be a top. Those things should already live within you. So I feel like that, because if that's the case, then from a lover you will just be a friend. Hello, God, and no friend with benefits, because if you got small peen and you're a whole bottom, we'll just be friends. Thank you for being a friend. Okay, girl. We could be the Golden Girls, honey, but ain't no one getting in this bed, honey, okay? Just the tea. So, but I do agree, like, we do have to stop being so shallow and superficial about these things. But, bitch, I like what I like. I'm into what I'm into. What's up, Jace?
We know.
I stirred the pot, honey, this week ago. The girls was at me.
Sunday was hot. That was hot. I was like, woo.
I was like, ooh, girl. You know what killed me too? And I'm going to mention this in my review, but I'll mention it here. Like, even in the live after show, I just felt like, Kelvin, girl, what the fuck are you doing here? Who? She stayed on the whole time from beginning. Kelvin, the crazy bitch who went out with Lionel, who then ended up sleeping with Lionel, and then who ended up dating Dennis and still did not get picked at the end.
Wait. She did what?
From the episode, she fucked Lionel. They fucked. And that was before, I believe, she was picked by Dennis. That's why I got to watch the episode again. Someone told me that, and it was at the end, but I turned it off right after I was hearing that bullshit come out of Kelvin's mouth. I was like, girl, I'm over this. So apparently, like, it was said.
They was fawning over him. But when he would have in his confessionals, all the
girl, you need to get you some Tika Naturals, bitch. Because, girl, and you know what that is? That's a bitch who drinks a lot of soda. Bitch, you got acid marks all over your motherfucking face. Get your life together, girl. Go meet with Mike so y'all can have some naked yoga, bitch, and probably in some steam room so you can get all those toxins out of your pores. She was so thirsty for that live last night, and in the comments during the premiere of the episode. I said, girl, you're just happy to be here. You're the type of bitch that I really don't see it for, because you just want some camera time. Just like that whore Lonnie, who wanted to sell his music. Girl, you weren't here for love, bitch. Girl, they ride motorcycles out there.
I don't understand why it's 9:00 at night. Take your ass to sleep.
Okay.
This is not Rough Riders. DMX passed away. What is y'all doing?
Shed Pearl, that wasn't acne. That was cum stains from all of the trade that he's done had. And you know what killed me too? You have a lot of time on your hands for a bitch who says they work 8 to 8. Didn't she say in the season that she works all the time, so she has no time at all? But you got time to get your ass up there on that live and to roll that goddamn blunt you was trying to keep out of the view of the camera, bitch. And that clicking noise actually was him, Jace.
That clicking noise.
There was a clicking noise in the live after show, and they were arguing about who it was that was clicking. It was actually his thing that was clicking. Yes, Miss Herman. How you doing, Herman? We
Hey,
talking
Herman
about
TV.
Kelvin's old
I love
crusty
you,
ass.
I love
We
you.
sure is. We talking about his cum stained face.
And they did Michael wrong. I didn't like that.
Girl, he done spun his good money on that big ass Grey Goose bottle, girl.
Yes.
I would have held the receipt and returned that bitch to sender.
I thought he broke them damn glasses when he started throwing them shits in the cupboard.
You know what? I wouldn't have been mad. You dodged a bullet, girl. Why would you want to be with someone who's not ready to be with anybody but their ex?
They not. Right. And we still want to know, Dennis, who was that you told you gonna call them back later? Who was that?
That was probably Kelvin.
Ooh.
Now that we're putting it all together.
But then he read Kevin at the end. What's his name? Calvin at the end of the damn episode anyway, saying that he was boring. But that's what you get.
That's what they all get, because y'all are not doing the work on self. And then when you finally get with a potential partner, you wonder why it's not working. See, Dennis, he's grown on me. I'm not going to lie. But the problem with Dennis is you keep running through these people. You're not ready yet. You keep blaming it on them, but there's something about you as well. Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to be interviewing him soon. Hopefully he's still down for it.
I'm there for that. Hopefully
he's still down for it. But I've reached out to him. Well, he commented on a video on one of my reviews, and I was like, hey, despite all my shade and stuff, I would actually like to talk to your ass. And he said he was down for it. So we're gonna have him up here hopefully sometime this week and talk to him a little bit, because I want to dive into the minutiae of the pathology, the psychology behind it all. Because bitch, you about 30 years old, and I feel that too, because I'm 33, and dating has just never been there for me like that. I'm one of those scarce girls who have never really been in the dating room, so I kind of understand his mind frame a little bit. But girl, oh yeah, and then Kelvin talked about people with bad. Who had bad head? I'm not gonna lie, Lionel does give me a halitosis tea. Like his breath is kind of hot, girl. That's what he gives me. He does give me that, but I don't think Lionel doesn't give me like he smells like trash. But I would like to talk about the fact that he talked about fashions, but girl, where are yours? Every time I hear you, you're in a tracksuit. She's a runner. She's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. You know,
listen.
That's all I keep seeing, girl. So I just wasn't here. You know, this season was good. I like the show, but they got to do better when it comes to choosing these people, because, girl, I be looking at these fools like, girl, what the fuck is really going on? You got these crazy ass delusional people coming on your show, and then you got these, and I heard what Markel was saying too, like, if these people are lying to me, I won't know that until the end of the shooting or the season, and I get that part.
Mark.
Somebody smelled sour during that. Oh, that's probably what it was while they were fucking, girl, because, you know, the tea is they had sex. So maybe Kelvin was talking about the bootay or the mouth or whatever it was, stanky dudes. Because if you ask me, Lionel definitely serves me a verse bottom vibe. You know, even though he puts on this whole like.
He does.
Yeah. In the end, hey, how are you, boo? Yeah, and Lonnie was the biggest waste of time, because Lonnie's also in a relationship, girl.
Oh, the host?
Lonnie. The
host,
one, right? No, not the host. That's Lon D. But Lonnie was the one that Dennis didn't pick because he didn't have the spark. The one who was the rapper.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was an enjoyable season, but I think everybody picked the wrong person.
Child, there was nobody right there to begin with. All the group, even at the mixer, Aaron, the only one who I felt was really about that life, who actually could have who could have put a ring on my finger, bitch, was Aaron, the future Barack Obama, bitch. And he hauled ass. He got in the car. He said, girl, what the fuck am I doing here? Girl, I'm trying to run for Presidente, honey. I don't have time for this bullshit with these old sour ass queens.
I like Michael. I liked Michael.
Yeah. Lana reminded me of a Smurf, a grumpy Smurf. Why was he there? I just, from what was told to me, is that he came and it was his personality that had the show producers excited about him. Because the guy who did the little hoverboard scene with the margarita, that
His
drunk
name
bitch,
is.
apparently the tea is that he was supposed to be he was actually supposed to be a bachelor.
Oh, I think I did hear that.
But I'm glad he wasn't. Well, he probably would have been more entertaining, but I don't think he would have took it as serious as he should have.
Right.
This is what I want. I want to see some chasing girls. Help them bitches find love. Carrie D, I know he's probably looking for a man. Hello, God. I've heard him in many interviews that I've had with him that his love life really has not been all that successful. So, bitch, let's get Carrie D in here some love, girl. What about George? Is he with anybody right now? Hello, God. That's your friend. So use him. That would be interesting to me because I think those guys would take it better. And plus, they've already have experience with web series. Because let's be honest here, these newer guys coming in, they want the clout, they want to be viewed, and they want to be seen. They're not really here for love. So if you put someone in that's already dead, like Premier, you see how graceful he did that first season because he was already used to people getting to know him and knowing him and doing this whole reality shit. You know what I mean? He wasn't phased by, oh, girl, I'm here for press. I'm here for marketing. I'm here for promotion.
I would like to see Sky on there.
He's in a relationship, I think.
Oh.
I think he's in a relationship. I think so.
His personality his personality would handle it well.
And I like the friends idea helping you choose, but honestly, they got to do something different with that. Maybe get their advice, but don't let them pick for you because obviously your friends don't know you the way you think they do because they're going to have whores lined up for you, prostitutes lined up for you, circus clowns lined up for you, girl, like no man Pam. And obviously, I don't know about the friends, but do y'all know your friends that good? And I guess at the end they do because I think Mike was a good choice. But D definitely was not a good choice at all. But that was Dennis's pick, so that's his fault. As soon as a bitch would have told me they just got out of a relationship, girl, bye. It's time for you to go. Why are you here? You better get your ass on Grindr, girl, and find you something to compensate.
Ooh, not Grindr.
Girl, don't nobody want to see Charlie Exile and his broken ass ankles, girl, because he don't want to listen to good advice about not wearing platform shoes going up and down stairs. Oh, Charlie has a boyfriend? Okay, God bless Charlie. He found somebody. Tell me that's somebody.
Anyway, it's 9:00. What time you gotta start going?
Girl, I should be getting off here now. I'm gonna talk a little more shit. I'm gonna get the fuck on. Actually, when this cigarette goes out. Yes, ma'am.
Come on, Corella. You should get you one of them Corella DeVille things.
I need to quit. I have a doctor's appointment coming up soon, and I'm going to talk to him about getting me the patch or something because I have to quit. This is becoming too much. Okay, and them fake ass tattoos, bitch.
They're fake food. They're not
fake. Hell yes. We discovered that the first season. Hello, God. They are fake, girl. They are from the bubblegum machine at Target, bitch. Yes, God, honey.
At the Stop and Shop.
Yes. Down to the local corner store, bitch. Yes.
Them Hubba Bubba ass tattoos he got.
Girl, that thing, it looked painted on because they always look new. If you've been here for how many years, your tattoos should still have no shine to them. Even if you do add cocoa butter.
I would love to see Reese G on Lovers and Friends. I would. No.
I mean, I don't think it'll ever happen because, him and Markel been going at it, child. So.
What you mean you're going at it?
Well, there's some.
Oh, like their rocky relationship.
Well, also about the show because Reese claims that Markel stole the show from him. So there's a lot of, foolishness going on there. But I'm quite sure. Let's hook these girls up. Find the girls. And plus, that would add to your viewership because people will be even more interested in seeing people they already know and follow.
Right.
No one's invested in Lionel and his fucking fucked up hairline. No one is invested in Dennis like that, to be honest. Like, we've learned to like Dennis because y'all low-key pushed him on us from season 1 until now.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sherrod if he's not still laying on the egg.
Can y'all stop?
Bitch, Joshua, don't do my friend like that, child. Don't do my friend. At least he's getting paid for his services. There's a lot of girls out here
another dating show
who do it for free.
A second season of The Retreat with more episodes. Put Little Kendra. Little Kendra needs to be on that shit.
You see how they stole my tea? Remember in the beginning of that, I said I would love to see a Chasing Reality All Stars. Now all of a sudden, for the second season for The Retreat, they're trying to recruit people from other web series and even within their own franchise. So Chasing Reality, I'm gonna need my credit, bitch.
They should get YouTube people yourself.
Girl, those girls, let me tell you something. I'm good people. We'll have a great time. I'm not always this shady ass bitch over here. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a good time. But will the girls be able to separate the two like I can? You know what I mean? Like I plan on going to Dallas next year, right? Mm-hmm. I don't have no time for a bitch trying to run up on me because let me tell you something. I love all of y'all girls, no matter how much I shade the fuck out of y'all. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't review the show. But if any one of y'all hoes step to me when I'm featuring in Dallas, hello God, you will be brought down to level, girl. Just letting you know. That's where anywhere I go. Whether it's Chasing LA. Well, I won't be going to LA anytime soon because y'all girls will be underwater soon. Bitch, okay. Y'all will be flooded out, girl. But bitch, Atlanta, all of that. I'm a very nice person. Bitch, and when I'm off of the screen, I am the same person, but girl, I'm very inviting and warm. So if any of y'all girls take it that personally to where if you do see me in the streets and you think that you're gonna jump, let me tell you something. What do you say? They jump YB. There's no jumping me. There's no jump. You know why? Because I am the original Power Ranger girl. Okay?
It's
I will handle that ass. Okay?
Say what you're thinking.
It's all love and games, child. Half the time, girl, please. We be kikiing in the background of life. All the people that I talk to, I've interviewed them. We've talked. Mm-hmm. So there should never be no they're there. They'll be okay. I'm not trying to fight people or be violent or anything. I'm a very easygoing person. And when I do stuff, I'm not a vlogger like that. So don't expect me to vlog or anything like that while I'm on vacation anywhere. No, I don't do all that. I might. Hey, baby, how you doing? Yes, finally catching alive. Amen. I mean, you still owe Corday and ass whooping an ATL. Girl, you don't forget nothing, girl.
Who said that? Where's that?
Joshua.
Joshua.
Joshua's messy, honey, but I like it.
Right.
I'm over her, child. There's no point in beefing with sheep and goats. There's no point. There's no point, girl. There's no point. Once all the cows are dead, amen. Once we've slaughtered all the cows for their meat, we're moving right on to the goats, girl. Beware, girl. Jamaicans already got good goat curry, child.
Ooh, I remember when you and him had a ding dong on Scotty's live that night. Oh my God.
People still reference that to me. Let me say this, and I don't regret shit. Because bitch, you came at it and you got put in your motherfucking place.
I mean, Josh, I'm not even gonna mad. He is. He ain't shit.
Girl, if you're attracted to fucking dead eyes, girl, and motherfucking hot breath, a sex fiend who's gonna fuck your friend and fuck everyone else around you, a drunken bitch who will leave a club to get on their knees to give thanks in alleyways, girl, a narcissist. Okay. Physically, someone can look great, but those are usually the poisonous ass niggas. That apple looked good to Snow White, girl. It looked wonderful. It was shining. That apple was gleaming. And then as soon as she took one bite out of that bitch she fell. And what they won't tell you about that story is as soon as Snow White fell into that deep sleep because of that poisonous, beautiful, ripe apple, honey, The 7 dwarves ran a train on her motherfucking ass. That's what they won't tell you, girl.
Right.
And the evil queen was really the madam. Hello, God. She was the pimp girl. That huntsman, he wasn't a huntsman. He was a pimp for hire, bitch. Go out here and control the girls. Round them up. Mm-hmm. Let the forest have their way with
Wait,
them.
who's the yoga man? What?
Oh, Mike, yeah.
Is
What's
it?
up, Young Rich? How you doing?
What is the Twitter?
He has a dirty Twitter girl where he does yoga after dark. Basically, it's him doing it naked.
I mean, that's okay.
I have nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I think he's 37 years old and he's that open with himself. I'm here for it. And to be honest with you, Mike probably will fuck the life force out of your ass, bitch. Those yoga people, they will stretch you out. They'll put you in doggy, whatever they call that shit.
Downward dog.
Downward dog, honey, and they will bark the fuck out of you, that pussy, bitch. Roof, bitch. A roof. They are gonna roof that pussy girl. Mike is the light-skinned boy who was dating that dry-ass bitch Lionel. And then they had the nerve and caucasity to sit there and tell the girls that they want to give a spinoff. To who? Bitch, they said a spinoff to Lionel should go to Chasing Dallas. Girl, for what? The only thing you're chasing is your ex, bitch. And what you should be chasing is fashions and a dream. Because you had the nerve to tell Mike, I don't know what restaurant I want to own, but I want to own one. Girl, you're too old not to know what the fuck it is you want to do. And you're too picky. I have 2 things about a man. A couple of things about a man. Bitch, you got to look halfway decent. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really too much care about looks like that, but you got to look like you care about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you got to be clean. Hello, God. You got to have dick. Hello, God. You got to have personality. Hello, God. Perfect communicate, not perfect, but decent communication skills. Hello, God. And emotional depth. Hello, God. That's all I really need, require, and desire. See, Lionel, he has a laundry list. And at the end of that laundry list, all it's going to say is, if you're not my ex, I don't want you. If you look at that, how Mike brought him flowers. Oh, I wasn't used to that. Well, that's the problem, girl. You're not used to the flowers. You're not used to someone who's nice, who has their shit together. Over it. There was no kissing this season. It was sad. I'm actually happy. The girls might have corona. Don't kiss me, girl. And plus, half the girls at that mix-up were on the Jacked app anyway. I don't know where you're leaving and going after this girl. We saw one of the girls with the mighty lisp, honey, who decided that since she wasn't America's Next Top Model, that she was going to go ahead and pick her own. And she did. What happened after that scene? Did someone get on their knees and give thanks? Hello, God? I would like to know. And all in all, let me stop talking all this shit. Love the show. Great concept. I'm here for it. But it's a testament to what is really going on in the community. This has nothing to do with Lovers and Friends as a show. This has something to do with the Black gays in the community. We got to start accepting the fact that, girl, we need help. We need help. We need to create spaces that are safe to have these conversations. That way our traumas no longer dictate the fucked up future that we're inevitably going to bring ourselves if we don't get this shit together. They have to be ready.
They're not ready for relationships.
And I'm sorry, like, a lot of these guys are too old not to have wherewithal, not to be able to see the forest through the trees. D was a horrible pick. Mike was a good pick, but it wasn't Lionel's pick. That was his friend's pick. Hello, God. Lonnie should have never been picked for obvious reasons. You know what I mean? It's about 5 seconds, 10 minutes should be enough to really gauge where a person is. You know what I mean? At least that's how I feel. I'm good at judging people in the first couple of minutes of meeting them. If you're lying, if you're telling the truth, if you're sincere, if you're, all of those things, I feel like we should all be able to see, especially once you cross the age of 25, 26, 27. All these hoes in their 30s and above. Bitch, I'm 33. I could spot a wolf in sheep's clothing from 3,000 yards away. Trust and believe. Sniper and scope ready, girl, if needed. Hello, God. Right. Because I can see that far. Now, some people trick you because everybody got their walls up. You feel me? They may not be or present who they really are in the moment because they're also scared, girl. So, yeah, give people a chance. Don't rule them out just off of one meeting. Even for me as an interviewer and a reviewer, in my reviews, I may look at you one way, but when I talk to you and have an interview with you, I may leave that discussion like, damn, I really like this person.
Did they really, Young Rich? Did they really?
I hope Kel and Lionel made a video I want to see. I hope they didn't because I don't want to see. All you're going to see is acne pimples getting busted out, motherfucking dry ass booty holes getting busted down. If Lionel is anything in sex like he is in his actual life, then it's boring. And it's going to be too choosy. No, fuck me this way. Put it this way. Put it in my mouth like this. Don't nut on my face. I can just hear it all. I can just hear it all. I can hear it all.
Right.
It'll be too choosy. Oh my God. Oh my God. But if it's that choosy, girl, I would love to know. I might have to talk to Lionel too because the tea is, girl, that your pussy is stinking rain. I'm just saying though. Girl, she said she's from, y'all need to go ahead and Google where I'm at in South Carolina. Don't nobody want to Google that poor ass town, bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about that far removed ass fucking community, bitch. That he said something about Black Mountain or something. I ain't never heard of that shit before. Bitch, if it ain't Charlotte, North Carolina or Myrtle Beach, girl, don't nobody give a fuck. I don't know where that little town is at, girl. The last survivors of the previous apocalypse, where they dwelled at, girl, in the caves. No one has time for that. We're not looking for that place.
Season 3, y'all need to.
Blackfield. I wonder how they got that name, Blackfield. Child, there's probably some racist history that goes along with that too. Probably. But girl, I'm just giving entertainment commentary. I ain't talking shit about where the boy come from. But he talking about y'all need to Google it. We don't need to do shit because we don't care about that dry ass town. You probably have one store for every 100 miles. Girl, I'm not going there. That's probably where Black people go to die and be turned into slaves. Hell no. I'm good, girl. I like my freedom. I like my buildings. I like my city. I like, all of the things. I'm not trying. Bitch, if you don't get killed by the KKK, a rattlesnake is going to get your ass. Bitch, a mountain lion is going to tear your ass up. A bear is going to beat your motherfucking ass. A wolf is going to get your ass. So, bitch, no. I like the city, even though the world is tumbling down like Humpty Dumpty, girl. And eventually the animals will uprise the city. But until that time comes, I love where I'm at. Thank you, Jesus. Mm-hmm. Ooh, girl, that was a lot of words. I tired myself out.
Well, if they do a season 3, y'all, they need to come harder and better. Or maybe if maybe every episode they should have somebody different. Maybe do it that way. See if it works out. And it doesn't necessarily, because this may also brand in their audience. It doesn't necessarily have to be Black gay men. It could be, you can have lesbians, you can have straight women, straight men. Anybody.
Can I be honest with you? Like, no, I'm good. We need our community represented in that space.
Okay.
MTV and all the other mega platforms, they've had their opportunity with straight people. Even the lesbians. Love the lesbians too, but girl, we're talking about a gay Black producer, other gay Black men that are invested into the brand and all that kind of stuff. I only want to see Black gay men or gay men of the spectrum highlighted. Okay. Love y'all, but y'all got your own. Bitch, the L Word just got a whole new season, bitch, after all these years. You feel what I'm saying?
I never watched that.
I never watched it either, but I'm just years and years of the main season. Now y'all have the Generation X, for this season. So y'all got y'all representation, child. Okay. Now I will say this: there may not be much black lesbian representation, but girl, y'all have bitch Gabrielle Union is doing y'all justice over there to the shows that she's doing, because I think she plays a black lesbian character in one of the shows that she's on Netflix. I think being Mary Jane, wasn't she eating pussy too?
I actually never watched.
I forget, child. My bad. Let me not reduce lesbians down to that, girl.
Well,
I've been
now
out here
that
too long.
kind of introduced that, what do you think about straight actors playing gay and transgender characters?
That's horrible. I believe that there's a lot of black men and black women that are part of the spectrum that go to school for acting, production, that are, that write screenplays of their own that just have not been discovered yet. I feel like if we go back to those schools, or even to those artistic schools, we can find people that we're looking for. Because if you're gay for pay, I need someone who actually lived the experience, because 9 times out of 10, the performance will come off better. I feel like if I'm talking to someone who actually lived the experience as an actor or whatever, I'll believe the role more. Like with Tu Wong Fu, if they decided to redo it, which I hope they would, I would like to see real transgender women or real drag queens.
Real drag queens, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see a bunch of straight guys playing in dresses.
Right. There's a whole damn show dedicated to them. Why not hire those people?
Yeah. I would like look at the disrespect they gave Pose. After giving it so much critically acclaimed success, they still demoralized Pose for what it was. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really get all their flowers that they truly deserved, and then cut them short.
Yeah, the last season seemed very rushed. I enjoyed it, but it was very rushed.
I didn't even finish it. I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes, but I didn't even finish it. I'm going to wait for it to come out on Netflix again, and then I'll finish it out. But I could just tell from the beginning it was just rushed. First, your premiere is 2 episodes. So, yeah, you're rushing. You're trying to hurry up and get us out of here, bitch, Just like the ushers at the church. Come on, nah, bitch. Let me get my motherfucking prayers answered too, girl. But I don't know. Let me check this YouTube, see if this is still up. I hope it is.
And it was a great discussion today. And they done.
I was going the fuck in, girl. Like,
Boosie done released the fly monkeys on your ass.
With the hashtags, people follow those hashtags. So I'm quite sure there's always a hater in the midst.
There is.
There's always a hater in the midst ready to come for the girls. Because I've played Breakfast Club stuff before, and I've never had a problem. Markel is a better producer than Reese, just saying. I think they're good at what they're good at in their own lane. You know what I mean?
And I think Reese's gets better with every season or with every project that he does too, to be honest.
I can agree to that.
Yeah. I gotta give Reese his flaws. And the thing is that I like about Reese that some other producers don't have, he knows how to take a critique. Even if he says something about it, he'll take that critique and keep going.
You know how many times I've read these shows for filth have came down on a Reese or a Markel or a George or just any Dario or just anybody, and people still fuck with me. I've had plenty of interviews with Reese G, and it's just all love at the end of the day because everyone, they know the tea. They know what's up already.
They could keep Bobby Lights. I don't look at Bobby Lights. I don't see it for him. I don't see it for Bobby Frights. He's frightening.
He's just another fucking
clout chaser,
clown ass bitch that people refer to as one of the heads of the community. We don't.
Not mine.
Not mine at all.
Not mine.
We don't. Now I do sometimes, like I do see him post on Instagram, and he is like defending us, and I appreciate that. I don't like his clownery.
Right. he
girl, you
comes
know,
off. He'll fight and he says things that make sense, but it's like in the same measure, you're making yourself look stupid. It's like you making it's like, and I'm not a trans woman or a trans man, but Sydney Starr, I want her off of my TV.
mm,
I mean, like, you know who Sydney Starr is, right?
yeah, another deplorable human
It's
being.
like, it's like every show that she goes on, and I mean, I can't speak for the trans community, but what it looks like you're making people talk worse about the trans community. You're not making anything better. You're going on these shows making yourself look like a fool ass clown, and you're not making anything better. I mean, people are gonna be transphobic regardless. A lot of people are gonna be transphobic regardless. But to me, you're making it worse. And I think that's the same thing with Bobby Lice. He makes it worse. And
Yeah,
and people may hate me for this, but even what's his name? Christopher Milan Christopher, whatever. He's another one that gets on my nerves. Gorgeous, but you be talking some bullshit.
people want to be. I guess in a lot of ways, you got a select group of LGBTQ people who they relish in the idea and the feeling of being accepted in heterosexual spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And like we talked about with Flame and a lot of other people who will just do anything, even if it means leaving their belief systems at the floor to be accepted in those spaces. And I think understanding that you're a prop. I don't think Bobby Lights or Sydney Starr understands that you're a prop to send the next communities about.
Wait, did they get him again? What's going on? Is it me or him? Is it me or him? Yeah, I think he froze. Did I froze? Oh my god. Yeah, I think he froze. Did I froze? Yeah, he froze. You two done got him again, y'all. Oh wow. I don't know if to yeah, I guess we gonna close out.
Hello. If y'all are still here, I apologize, child. I don't know what the fuck just happened. My computer decided to do a automatic restart without my motherfucking permission, and I don't, I don't know. I'm just mad right now. All good things must come to an end. I got to start getting ready for work anyway. Um, D, if you're still there, I apologize. I don't see you backstage or on the screen anymore. But today has just been a technical. This is why I just don't try to do lives during the week, child. This is why I don't do lives during the week like that. There's always some kind of fuck shit. I like to wait for the weekends to come so that I can really talk my shit and be comfortable doing it. Girl. Well, y'all have a great night. I appreciate you, D, for coming on and sharing. Okay, I appreciate y'all for joining the live, liking, commenting, subscribing, all of the good stuff, engaging in the platform, honey. I appreciate y'all so much. Um, hopefully that other live stays up. I just finished the screen recording process on it, so I will edit that tonight. And if it is taken down, then I'll just try to re-upload it if possible. I appreciate you guys so much for the love and this continued support. Y'all caught me on a rare night, honey, and I do appreciate it. Okay. Yes. Have a good night, though, me. You talking about we still here? You don't want me to go, huh? I know I've been gone for a while, and now that I'm here, everybody loves and misses me. I appreciate it. I feel that love all around. Yes. Well, y'all be blessed and never stressed. Have a great night, guys. And I will be back tomorrow with my review for lovers and friends, setting up that interview with Dennis. And the Yes God Roundtable is on Sunday, 8 p.m. Hello, God. And in addition, I'll be doing 2 more conversation pieces, probably combined into one. We're going to talk about global warming again, and we're going to be talking about what's going on over there in Afghanistan, girl, because it's really sad. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Love y'all. Bye.